Back in here with another live stream, y'all. Hope everybody having a good, well, blessed day, night, etc. We checking in, y'all. Yeah, put it in the back. We just checking in, y'all. Fresh off of work. Appreciate everybody for coming through. Appreciate the members for being members. We in here, y'all. Fresh off of work, y'all. Short live. Woo. Y'all see it's daylight now. See, look, y'all see me a little bit. Y'all see me a little bit. See. Daytime now, y'all. Daytime. So y'all can see me a little bit daytime. But y'all know I'm gonna put the phone back down. So like I said, quit live. But yeah, y'all. So what did y'all think about the Super Bowl? That's what I should have titled it. What did y'all think about the Super Bowl? A lot of people said the Super Bowl was bad. That's the worst Super Bowl they ever seen. All that. This, that, and the third. Yada yada yada. But congratulations to them Seahawks. They did their thing, But I had already figured that, the Seahawks was gonna win anyway. I figured that anyway, so it wasn't no surprise by me about that anyway. I figured the Seahawks was gonna win. They had been playing good all season, even though like my team did. They played good all season and then lost. It really was supposed to be the Rams and the Patriots in the Super Bowl, but we didn't do what we supposed to do, so we didn't make it. But we made it far enough, though. We made it further than them Steelers. We made it further than them Steelers. But nah, man. Hope everybody had a good day. Good night. Whatever side of the world y'all on. So yeah, y'all. Super Bowl. I didn't actually get to see the Super Bowl until like the second quarter. But from what I saw, hey, when you hungry. You want it. You come out there and do what you gotta do. No pain, no gain. Seahawks came out there and did their thing. So hey, may the best team win. That's how I look at it. They came out there to play. Hey, quarterback, May, whatever his name is, he looked like he wasn't ready to play. He wasn't ready. But either way it go, both teams did good because they made it. So that's all that matters. And they still got paid good money. So no matter who won, who lost, both of them still got paid good money for winning or losing. So that's how you got to look at it. But Seahawks did come out there and do their thing. What up, Daniel Berry? Did you watch the Super Bowl, Daniel Berry? But that's how I look at it. They came out there and did their thing. When you want something, you gonna play. When you don't want it, you gonna like my team. My team got too comfortable. That's all. What up, James Money? Did you watch the Super Bowl? I know James did because I think James streamed it. But yeah, like my team, we ain't nowhere in the world. We supposed to lost to no Falcons, and then we actually beat the Seahawks like I think twice or once or something like that. They beat us, we beat them. It was some of that sort right there. So. You know what I'm saying? We was doing good. We just got too comfortable. That's what it was for the most part. My team got too comfortable. But other than that though, like I said, they came out there, they was hungry, they did what they had to do. And you know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. That's how you gotta look at it. Shit. They came out there and did their thing and hey, they became the champions. So what y'all think about the halftime performance? Bad Bunny. I actually don't really know anything about Bad Bunny like that or whatever the case is. I mean, I've heard of him a few times or whatever, but to me, his performance was. I didn't really look at his performance as a bad thing. A lot of people, first thing somebody gonna say they don't like something because they don't know nothing about the person and all that, this, that, and the third. But to me, Bad Bunny's performance was more of looked like he was creating diversity in his performance. Like his performance to me was about like bringing people together, unity, unification, that kind of stuff. That's what I think his performance was on, because if you noticed, he had all the flags, this, that, and the third, yada yada yada. So that's what I feel like his performance was on. His performance was on, like, unity. So I kind of got the message, just like a lot of people didn't understand Kendrick Lamar's performance last year. A lot of people didn't understand that. But if you don't know something about the person or the performance, people always have something to say anyway. Whether you know the person or you don't know the person, people always got something to say. They're gonna always find the negative to say about a person or what somebody doing, regardless. But at the same time, I get what his performance was about. It was about, like, unity. Like, he was on some Martin Luther King kind of stuff, like, in a way. Like, he just wanted, like, his performance was based off of, like, peace, unity, and bringing people together. That's how I look. A lot of people might not look at it like that or saw it the way I saw it. But you just gotta, a lot of stuff, music, you just have to see the message. You just have to see the message in some of the songs. Some songs got good messages, some songs put out bad messages, it's a message. But at the same time, that's what I thought about his performance. He was on some unity, putting all the cultures and races together. When I say races, I mean races like black, white, brown, green, purple, not races as in, racism. I ain't talking about like that. But yeah, it was, it was okay for the most part, But I already knew he was performing at the Super Bowl, like, I think, like, middle end of last year. So I already knew he was performing. But, like I said, people always got something to say. They don't even know nothing about Bad Bunny or who Bad Bunny was. But he could have got up there and performed your favorite song, and somebody was still going to say they didn't like him. And y'all know how people in the world is. People in the world so cruel. Then when somebody be cruel to them, then they want to resort to violence. Like, nah, you said all that, this, that, and the third. You deal with it just like you wanted me to deal with it when you said it about us or me. You know what I'm saying? But people don't look at it like that. They, it's a lot of stories and stuff be one-sided. Like, people want you to hear their side of the story, but they don't want to tell how the whole situation or incident came about. You just always got to remember, like they tell you, it's more than it's always more than one side to a story. It's always two sides to a story. I didn't say that right, but y'all know where I was getting at. But that's how it go. So regardless, I know a lot of people lost. I know a lot of people lost money. A lot of people lost money out there, but people should have knew that anyway, man. Come on, man. When the Patriots, they had a good record. Don't get me wrong, they had a good record, but at the same time, you got to think, man. Come on, man. Tom Brady don't pay for the Patriots no more. The Patriots era is over. Like they did their thing, but the Patriots will never be the Patriots no more without Tom Brady. They'll never be that. Unless his son or something probably come in there and play or, something like that. But other than that, Patriots will never be the Patriots. And then every sports, everybody has their run. Like, everybody has their run. Like, everybody's not going to be champions forever. Everybody's not going to go to the championship. You know what I'm saying? All that kind of stuff. So, rest in peace, Kobe. You know what I'm saying? He had his run. Jordan had his run. You know what I'm saying? All the greats. Muhammad Ali, sports, all that stuff. Everybody had a run, but you only gonna have your run for so long. Seahawks probably go near the championship next year, or they might go back again, but you never know. That all depends on the coaching and, you know, players stay healthy, all that. A lot of that stuff results to, you know what I'm saying, that kind of stuff. Let me add my question on here. I don't even know how to do this. Let me see. You keep coming. I'm trying to figure out how you change it. I don't know, but let me see. A game you keep coming back to after you. Oh, that's an easy one right there. I don't even know how you supposed to type your answer. I don't even know if it's up there for real, but yeah, I don't even know if it's up there for real, but yeah, that's y'all already know my answer to that. If y'all do see the question up there, y'all should already know the answer to that. I know the answer to that, but yeah, it's like I say, everything is everything, and so yeah. And then those teams, a lot of teams in the NFL, and we're gonna say sports. We ain't even gonna say what sports. We're gonna say sports in general. A lot of teams, man, they have the teams and all that. They win championships and break the teams up. You know what I'm saying? Break the teams up, break the players up. But you know that's money. You got to look at it. You got to get rid of, if your team is sorry or you got one or two decent players on your team, you got to get rid of a couple of people to, you know, try to make your team good, like salary cap and all that stuff. If I got 4-5 people on my team and they contracts 20 and 30, I ain't even gonna say that. If you got a couple of people on your team and they contract 60, 70, 80 million and your team sorry, you got to get rid of 2 or 3 of them to get 1 or 2 people to build your team up. Like what's old boy name? Play for Milwaukee. Giannis. Like he wanna go to another team, but look what he worth and look how much he probably asking for to go to another team. Like, yeah, he probably was the highest paid player on Milwaukee, but you know, I don't know nothing about his contract and trade negotiation and all that. But you know, you gotta know sports, and you know, at least you ain't gotta know it, but you gotta know, you know, a little bit about it to, you know what I'm saying, to really understand it. But yeah, if you want you a good team, and you got 4 good players on your team, and you want you a good team, shit, you gonna have to get rid of 3-4 of them good players to, you know what I'm saying, to build your team how you want it. What up, Sister D? What up? How you doing? I'm doing good. But you know, if you want to build your team, or you want to build your dynasty, you might have to get rid of you 5 or 6 players or something like that. You might have to get rid of 3-4 players to get 1 player. Especially if they, you know what I'm saying, they already getting paid $100 million and all that. Your team already sorry. Yeah, I'm finna get rid of a whole bunch of people, because I know I'm trying to build my team and make my team be good. Come on, you had them super teams and mega teams, you know what I'm saying, teams like that. Then you gotta do what you gotta do, especially if you're trying to build something. Now, if you're just trying to keep playing and, you know, you ain't trying to build nothing, then you keep the same old, you know, knuckleheads. But you trying to go to the championship and all that kind of stuff, yeah, sometimes you gotta tear down and rebuild. And sometimes you gotta do stuff like that in life too. I'm just using sports. We're talking about sports, but Sometimes you gotta do that in life. Start over, or you gotta hit rock bottom, or sad to say, something devastating gotta happen for you to, what I'm saying, revamp your life. You know what I'm saying? We don't get too deep into that subject, but certain stuff, you gotta. It's just a sign. You gotta do stuff. You know what I mean? Oh, he talking about my team's just trash. Yep, yep. Just just like just like you going right in the trash can. 5 minutes. Take that. Give you some time to think about that. You want to come here and talk about my team and even make it to the playoff, chump? You you get out the trash. You get out the trash. Pittsburgh Steelers trash. Pittsburgh Steelers ain't got no y'all first. How y'all first how y'all first in y'all division and y'all didn't even make it to the what you call it. Y'all first and last in y'all division because y'all didn't make it to the what y'all. At least we made it to the game deciding if we were gonna go to the Super Bowl or not. Y'all didn't even make it. Well, who your team, Sister D? But your team probably made it further than Tay Weezy team. Who your team is? Your team probably made it further than his did. Your team, your team probably made it further than his. Say Weezy talking about my team trash. My team made it to the game before the Super Bowl. Dallas. Oh, you like the Cowboy? You like the cow? What my partner call him? He call them the Cowgirls. that's King 945 team. He like old Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, Dallas. Y'all. Dallas was just as bad as the Pittsburgh Steelers. No, I ain't hating. Hey, my team made it to the game before the Super Bowl. And my quarterback had the best record in the NFL. I mean, he don't got it now because Seahawks, what you call it. But I think he still held the best record for a few things in the NFL. Ask Tay Weezy to send it to you. I send it to you and tell you about it. My quarterback still had the best record in the NFL with like 7 or 8 things. Tay Weezy said my team trashed his team and didn't make it nowhere near the Super Bowl. My team made it to the game before the Super Bowl. So I think we got plenty of room to brag. I think I got plenty of room to brag. We made it closer than the Cowboys, the Cowgirls, and we made it closer than the Steelers. Wow, at the end of the day, they all cleaned out their lockers and went home. Yeah, they did. But I made it to the game before the Super Bowl. That's what nobody don't want to give my team credit at. We made it to the game before the Super Bowl. That wasn't nobody don't want to give my that's what nobody don't want to give my team credit at. We made it to the game before the Super Bowl. Yeah, everybody cleaned their lockers out, this, that, and the third, but our locker got cleaned out last. Dallas and the Steelers locker room got cleaned out first. My team was the Rams. We was the game for the Super Bowl. We just lost. My team is the Rams. We made it all the way to the game before the Super Bowl. That's what I told Jay Weezy. He told my team trash. They didn't make it nowhere near the Super Bowl. They lost like 4-5 games before the Super Bowl. they been lost. That's what I told you. My team trash. They ain't even make it nowhere near the Super Bowl. They lost like 7 games before the Super Bowl. They lost in the wild card. So the wild card is the point in period in football before the playoffs. He didn't even make it to the playoffs. Well, I think they made it to the playoffs, but I think they lost. I think they lost like in the first round. My team made it out of the playoffs. We made it to the game for the Super Bowl, Tay Weezy. You better go do your homework, chump. They was first. Hey, how you be first in your division and still lose? Y'all were first in y'all division and still lost. So y'all lost all the way around. How you gonna be first and last at the same time? Y'all was first in y'all division and still was last because y'all didn't make it to the game before the Super Bowl. He better not have betted no damn money. I hope he didn't bet no money on his damn team. He better not be no damn fool. Hey, he better not be no damn fool to bet on his team to win nothing. That boy said my team trash. That boy team record was like 11 and 13, something like that. Nah, y'all ain't the best team. Y'all the worst team. Sister D, their record was like 11 and 15 or 11 and 13, something like that. Our record was like what, 13 and 5 or something like that. Like, come on, man. Our record was like 13 and 5 or something like that. Something like that. It wasn't what Pittsburgh record was. I tell you that. It wasn't what their record was. They record was trash. Pittsburgh record was trash. What up, John? I ain't even looking at the screen no more, y'all. What up, John? Damn. Yeah, I'm driving. I never be no Steelers fan. No sir, never be a Steelers. No sir. If I had to choose, if it was 2 teams in the football and I had to choose between the Steelers and the other team, I'm gonna choose the other team. I ain't gonna never choose the Steelers. Steelers ain't about Nathan. Steelers ain't about Nathaniel. Hey, Steelers ain't about Nathaniel. He said, "Yeah, pay attention, baby boy. I'm at the red light now, so I can pick the phone up. I'm at the red light now." He said, "I'm a low-key Steelers fan." No, sir. What about you? What about you talking about the Super Bowl? What up, John? I see you now. What you mean you talking about the Super Bowl? What you talking about, Sister D? What about the Super Bowl? Yeah, everybody had to clear their lockout, but some teams didn't make it nowhere near the Super Bowl. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference of what I'm saying. Tay Weezy said my team trash, but they didn't even make it as far as we did. We made it darn near to the Super Bowl. They didn't make it nowhere near the Super Bowl. See, so it's a big difference. Like if we won our game, we would have. If we won our game, we would have been in the Super Bowl. Easy team would have won, and they still wouldn't have went to the Super Bowl. You see what I'm saying? They would have won. They didn't go to the Super Bowl. We had an automatic spot. We was going anyway. They wasn't going. They was Steelers was out there in the Sunflower League. Hey, they was out there in the Sunflower League. Yeah, they was out there in the Sunflower League. And the Bears didn't whoop us, son. How you know Tay Weezy don't be paying attention? The Bears didn't whoop us, buddy. How many teams whooped y'all? What's y'all record? What's y'all record? Pull up. Somebody pull up the Rams record, and somebody pull up the Steelers record, and tell me who got the best record. We had the best record. He talking about who whooped us. Look at y'all record. y'all don't even, look at y'all record. Y'all damn near won and lost just as many games as y'all played. Y'all won and lost just as many games as y'all played almost. Somebody look up the record. Somebody look up our record and see who got the best record. I know who got the best record. The Steelers record ain't nowhere near good as our record was. The Steelers was like 11. The Steelers was like 11 and 15. Now you crazy as hell. You better get you some glasses. Talking about Steelers had a good record. You better go get you. You delusional. You need some bifocals. He talking about Pittsburgh had a good record. Shit, Pittsburgh record was trash. Pittsburgh record was trash, just like Pittsburgh was. Talking about Pittsburgh had the best record. Pittsburgh record was trash. Pittsburgh didn't have the best record in nothing. Nathaniel. That's what Tay Weezy new nickname is. We're gonna call him Tay Weezy Nathaniel Steelers. Tay Weezy Nathaniel Steelers. Tay Weezy Nathaniel Steelers. That's your new nickname, Tay Weezy Nathaniel Steelers. Call that boy Nathaniel. Call that boy Nathaniel. That boy named Nathaniel. Nathaniel. Duh, Tay Weezy, they went to the Super Bowl. Of course, their record's better than ours. They went to the Super Bowl. Duh. Just like our record is better than y'all's because we made it further than y'all did. Duh. A blind man can see that, Tay Weezy. Duh, their record gonna be better than ours. They went to the Super Bowl. Duh. Just like GTA. My record is better than yours because I have more money than you have. You got 10, 20 million. I got $205 million. So is 20 million higher than $205 million? No. I think 205 is higher than 20. If you know how to do basic math, 200 is higher than 20. Nah, I ain't picking up nothing you putting down. I'm the boss, you the floss. You ain't got no money on GTA, man. You broke. You ain't got no money on GTA. You broke on GTA. Boy ain't got no. But what the YN say? Boy, Tay Weezy ain't got no pay. that boy ain't got no pay. That boy ain't got no pay. I cannot play GTA the rest of the year and I still have more money than you. I cannot play GTA the rest of the year and still have more money than you, chump. You come work for me, man. Put in a job application. I'm hiring. I need a driver, Benson. I don't know why you ain't got your wrench, chump. I ain't take it. It probably did that when I blocked you. I ain't know it took it. I just looked at it. I thought it was just some other crap. You're a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I shouldn't give you no wrench, chump. Say something nasty if you got it. They so stupid. They driving that little car and don't even have no lights on. He talking about Carvana kill. No. I got enough money on GTA. I can buy a Carvana. We ain't talking about GTA, chump. We talking about the Super Bowl. Don't worry. Don't watch me. Watch TV. Don't watch me, sucker. Watch TV. watch me. Watch TV. Yep. We ain't talking about GTA. When we talk about GTA, we talk about GTA. We talking about football right now. We talking about what your team did and what my team did and didn't do. But I know what your team didn't do. They didn't almost make it to the Super Bowl. We almost made it to the Super Bowl. Y'all wasn't nowhere near no bowl. Toilet bowl. I can play my game, chump. I just been getting out work late. That's why I ain't been playing it. That's why I ain't been playing my game, chump. That's why I ain't been playing. But anyway, don't watch me, chump. Watch TV. But I appreciate everybody for coming through the live, man. I appreciate y'all, man. You know, like I told y'all, gonna be a short live. Appreciate everybody for hitting the thumbs up button, all that good stuff. Appreciate my members for being members. Appreciate y'all. Like I said, this might be the last week of these kind of videos, y'all. So next week, hopefully, we'll be back to regularly scheduled programming, hopefully. So we'll be back to the gaming and all that stuff. And I still, like I said, I still gotta make my tax skit and all that stuff. So, you know, y'all be on the lookout for all that stuff. This, that, and the third, we're gonna go from there. We're gonna go from there. So with all that being said, man, I appreciate everybody. And we getting ready to get up out of here. Appreciate all my members. Appreciate everybody for watching. You gotta fix your Madden first, chump. So, all right, y'all. Peace, love, and blessings. We up out of here.